Stop whatever you're doing. Because I need your full attention right now. Baby, in just 24 hours, you're going to see something about me that I've kept hidden for so long. And once you see it, once the truth is out, there's no turning back. Let me ask you this. What if the person you thought you knew was only showing you half the truth? What if the smile, the words, the actions were only the surface, and deep down, there was a whole other story waiting to be told? That's me. And tomorrow, you'll finally see it all. I know you think you know me. You've seen me laugh. You've heard me talk. You've felt me hold you close. But what if I told you that wasn't the complete me? What if I told you that version of me was carefully built, piece by piece, to hide the parts I was too afraid to show? Baby, here's the truth. In 24 hours, I won't hide anymore. Because I want you to imagine this. Imagine hearing the words you never expected from me. Imagine watching me take off every mask I've ever worn. Imagine seeing the parts of me that might scare you, shock you, or maybe even make you love me more. Would you stay or would you walk away? I've been thinking about this for weeks, timing it, planning it, waiting for the right moment. And now, it's less than a day away. Less than a single sunrise, less than a single sleep. And you'll see the version of me I've never dared to reveal. And baby, it's not just about me being honest. It's about me showing you the side of me that explains everything. Every decision I've made. Every fear I've carried. Every time I pushed you away. And every time I pulled you close. Because here's the question. When you see me tomorrow, will you still love me? Or will you say, this isn't the person I thought I knew. That's what I'm scared of. That's what's been eating me alive. But I can't delay it anymore. Tomorrow, ready or not, you'll see. And listen, don't mistake this for some small confession. This is bigger than just a secret. This is the real me. The side that could change the way you look at me forever. Baby, when the clock hits, everything will shift. And I need you to decide right now if you're ready for that moment. Because once I open this part of me, once I let you in completely, I can't close the door again. And in less than 24 hours, you'll know exactly what I mean. Baby, I need you to really feel the weight of this. Because I'm not just saying words to scare you, I'm telling you what's about to happen. In less than a day, you'll see the side of me I've never let anyone see. And it's not something I can take back once it's out. Think about this. Have you ever looked into my eyes and felt like there was something I wasn't saying, something locked away, like a shadow behind every smile? That shadow is what you're going to see tomorrow. Ask yourself this. Are you ready for the truth, even if it changes everything? Because the person you'll see tomorrow might not look like the one you've been holding on to all this time. You see, I've carried this secret inside me for so long. It became a part of me. I wore it like armor. I hid it behind jokes, behind promises, behind all the times I told you, I'm fine. But tomorrow there's no more hiding. Tomorrow, the walls fall. And I'll be honest, I'm terrified. I'm scared you'll see me differently. I'm scared you'll think I tricked you, or worse, that I was never real to begin with. But baby, the truth is, I've always been real. I just couldn't give you every piece of me until now. Imagine standing in front of me tomorrow, and I say something you never thought you'd hear. Imagine watching me show you the scars I've kept hidden, the memories I've buried, the fears I've fought in silence. What would you do? Would you stay, or would you finally walk away? I need you to understand, this isn't about testing you. It's about finally being free. Free from lies, free from half-truths, free from pretending. I want you to see the raw me, the broken me, the scared me, the real me. And baby, when that moment comes, when I look you in the eye and let it all out, I need you to remember one thing. Every secret I kept wasn't to hurt you. It was to protect you, to protect us. But tomorrow, the protection ends. And all that's left is me. And the question I keep asking myself is, when you see the real me, will you still choose to love me? Or will that love vanish the moment you realize who I really am? Baby, there's something you need to know, because every second that passes brings us closer to the moment I can't undo. Less than a day from now, you'll face a version of me that's been buried for years. And once it's out, nothing will ever be the same. Here's the thing, I've dropped hints before, but maybe you didn't notice the way I'd pause in the middle of a story, the way I'd change the subject when it got too close, the way my voice would shake when you asked the wrong question. Those weren't accidents. Those were cracks in the walls I built. And tomorrow the walls will collapse completely. Think about this. How well do you really know me? You've seen my smile, my laughter, my promises. But what about the parts I've hidden? The parts too heavy to share? What happens when those parts come crashing into your world? I'll give you a glimpse, not the whole truth yet, but enough for you to feel what's coming. Baby, there are choices I've made, things I've done, that don't fit the version of me you've been holding on to. Decisions that shaped me into who I am, but decisions I swore I'd never let touch you, until now. And the fear that keeps me awake at night, the fear that grips me right now as I say this, is that when you see me tomorrow, you won't just be shocked, you'll be disappointed. You'll look at me and wonder how you ever loved me in the first place. Picture this, standing face to face with me, hearing the words that explain everything, why I kept my distance at times, why I pushed too hard, why I pulled away when you needed me most. What if every moment you thought was confusion actually had a reason? I couldn't say. That's what's coming, baby. That's the truth I've carried. And tomorrow, you'll know it all. But before that moment arrives, I need you to prepare yourself. Because this isn't about a little mistake or a hidden story from the past. This is about the foundation of who I am. The part of me that no one has ever been allowed to see. And when you finally do, you'll have to decide, do you love me enough to accept the whole me? Or was your love only for the version of me that I carefully built for you? The clock is ticking, baby, and the real me is almost here. Baby, I have to let you into my mind for just a moment so you can feel why this is so hard for me. Do you know what it's like to wake up every day, smiling on the outside, but carrying a secret so heavy it bends your soul on the inside? That's been me for as long as I can remember. And tomorrow that weight will no longer be mine alone. I've hidden this part of me, not because I didn't trust you, but because I was afraid of what it would do to you, afraid of what it would do to us. You see, once someone knows the truth, there's no going back to the way things were. And maybe that's what I feared most, losing the version of us that felt safe, simple, and untouchable. Think about it, how many times have you looked at me and thought, there's more here, but they're not saying it? How many times have you caught me staring at nothing, lost in thought, and you wondered where my mind had gone? That's the truth I've been protecting you from. That's the storm I've been standing in, alone. And baby, here's the conflict that's been tearing me apart. On one side, I've wanted to shield you forever, to let you live in the light without dragging you into my shadows. But on the other side, I've wanted you to know every piece of me, because love without truth isn't really love at all. Tomorrow that battle ends. Imagine me standing there, my voice shaking, my eyes searching yours for some sign that you won't leave. Imagine me saying the words I've never let cross my lips. Imagine me breaking open completely in front of you. Could you handle that moment? Could you love me through it? Or would you feel like everything you believed about me was a lie? Baby, this isn't just about what you'll hear. It's about what you'll feel when you realize how deep I've been hiding. It's about the questions that will flood your mind, the doubts, the fears, the second thoughts. I've been living with those doubts for years, and tomorrow you'll finally understand them. And that's what terrifies me most. Because once you know, you'll have a choice to stay or to walk away. And nothing I say, nothing I promise, nothing I beg will be able to stop the decision you make in that moment. So tonight is the last night where you love me without knowing the whole truth. Tomorrow, baby, tomorrow, you'll see the real me. And I just pray you'll still see me the same way you do right now, baby. Let me ask you something. What happens when the person you thought you knew suddenly shows you a side that changes everything? What happens when the love you've always trusted collides with a truth you never saw coming? That's the storm I'm about to bring into your world. I can't stop thinking about the what ifs. What if you can't forgive me? What if this truth makes you question every word I've ever spoken, every promise I've ever made? What if, in a single moment, all the walls we built together start to crack? These questions haunt me, and yet I know I can't keep this from you any longer. Imagine sitting across from me tomorrow, the silence so heavy it feels like the air has weight. I'll look into your eyes, my chest tight, my throat dry, and I'll say the words I've rehearsed 1,000 times in my head. And you won't know whether to hold me tighter or push me away. That's the risk I'm taking. That's the leap I have to make. You see, baby, the real me isn't as simple as the version you've known. I've carried scars I never showed,